everyone, my name is Vanessa Solis and I am the owner of Resin by Vanessa. It's been over a year since I last posted a tutorial, but this year I really want to be more consistent and post much more tutorials, so I will try my best to do that. In this video, I will show how I created a commemorative piece using ashes of a beloved pet. The customer reached out to me asking if I had dealt with ashes before, and I have, so I sent her a TikTok of a previous order and we proceeded. She also asked if I could put some of his hair in there, and of course I was fine with that. It really means a lot to me that people reach out to me to make these meaningful pieces for them. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright guys, so here you see me pouring the ashes into the resin, and the resin that I use is Maker Epoxy from Total Boat. It is a 1:1 ratio, so I mix 1 equal part of part A and 1 equal part of part B. I then poured the resin into the mold. Now this video is sped up, so it was much slower than this. I didn't want to overfill the mold, but I also wanted the print to stand out. Now I did have a lot of resin left over, so what I did with that was pour it into the smaller dog bone shaped tags, and I also poured some into a heart mold that I have, just so that it wouldn't go to waste. And then I'll let the resin sit for a few minutes so that the bubbles will rise to the top. And to make the bubbles disappear, I use isopropyl alcohol. I use a specific percentage, so I will have that link down below. And here you can see the bubbles disappear. And here is a close-up. The customer requested to have one keychain with a green colored background and another keychain with a tan colored background. And I used mica powders and white alcohol ink to make these colors. For the next step that you'll see, I will be putting the pictures down onto the resin. And I do take off my gloves for this part because with gloves it would have been really hard to get that on there. I use the HP Sprocket printer to print out these pictures, which I will have linked down below. And it makes it easier for me because these pictures double as stickers. So I was able to just stick them on there and not worry about them moving once I pour the resin. In this next step, I start placing the dog hair into the resin, and I didn't want to make it seem as if I just threw a bunch of hairs on there, so I used some tweezers to place them around the pictures. I then added a layer of clear resin, and I tried to fill it up to the top as much as possible, but not so much as to overfill it. And then I sprayed alcohol on the top to get rid of the bubbles. Here I demolded them, so I took them out of the mold and they popped right out. Off camera, I did sand down the paw prints and I drilled the hole inside of them. So here you'll see me adding the chain. I do add a little bit of Gorilla Glue to the screw as an additional measure that it'll stay in there. And then I added the small dog bone shaped tags to the keychains as well. And here are the finished results. And the hearts were turned into magnets.
If you enjoyed this process video, then go ahead, like and subscribe. In my next video, I will be showing the process of a flower preservation. You can DM me on Instagram at Resin by Vanessa or email me at resinbyvanessa@gmail.com for a custom order. If you have any questions or any feedback, go ahead and leave them down below. Thanks for watching.